Wow, there's so much to do today. This is a legacy hive right there. It has really good queen, very good genetics, has no mites. I saw only one mite on a whiteboard, screen board actually, where they usually clean up the mites if it's just a board. So that means if one mite fell down the board in 3 weeks, the colony is super good with the mite. So this colony right there will have a queen transferred into a new hive with some brood frames from this hive, because this hive is close to swarming. Right there. There, yep. No, that one actually. That one is close to swarming. This one is in between. This one and just thinking about it, I found an egg in a cup. And this has queen in it already. She's laying. I have to check this today. This one has queen cells probably from this hive. I'm gonna put it at the nucleus colony over there. Right there. It's gonna have 2 of them there sitting. So those hives are a little weak. They came up from the winter kind of weak. I already straightened that hive over there. This one is doing good by himself. So I'm gonna check queen on that hive. Instead, in case it's a bad queen, I'm going to pinch her or put her in a nuke. And so I'm gonna be caging these queens today. They will have a small 240 millimeters long queen cage with a wood board on the bottom, so it is exactly 22 millimeters height. Otherwise bees will build stuff. 10 to 20% bees will build comb inside the queen cages, so it has to be done very carefully. So this one has going to be the same thing, queen, isolation queen. So they will have queens 21 days inside, and the bees will switch to foraging. When bees switch to foraging, they do not age very quickly. They live to 65, 70, 75 days long. So I would not worry about them losing force. When queen will be reintroduced into those 2 hives, she's going to start laying eggs, and as soon as I reintroduce her, I will add some extra donor frames from those 2 hives or these hives. So there will be enough brood to put it in. I'm going to put 2 brood frames, maybe 1 and 5 days each. So when queens start laying eggs, there will be enough nurse bees to care for larvae, and plus some of the foragers can switch and feed larvae too, but it's not preferred because they will lose their fat body doing that. So I'm just going to reintroduce some brood into it, and also I will do oxalic acid on these 2 hives. So anyway, this is my job today, and I brought some nice frames here. I just waxed those for honey. We just did extraction of honey yesterday, but this honey is so good from those holly trees. This is for brood comb. Let them build it right here, and then I cut it off. This is gonna go into nukes and other colonies. So this is some freezer frames. They're kind of ugly, but they work. So they might bring some honey in here. So I do not use dark combs for honey. So I will use beautiful brand new combs for honey, which are actually inside that hive right there. So I'm gonna open it right now, and I'm gonna show you something very cool. These frames right here, they're out of business, so they're not making them anymore. It's called Better Comb, and they will fill this up with honey for me. I also have combs that have queen isolation cages. It's right here, if you can see. You can see the wood inside, and it becomes 22 millimeters from here to here. 22 millimeters. So, and it can all be opened very easily, and the queen gets in there. So if something happens to the queen, I don't mind. Sometimes queens don't do good in isolation because they're not good breeder queens. They're made from queen rearing systems. So the best queens that can survive isolation for 21 days are the ones that are swarm cell queens or emergency queens. But even emergency queens sometimes don't do well. So we will see. Looks like these queens came from Kona. And let's see how they're gonna do. If something happens, it's okay. They already have one daughter out of that hive right there. So it's good. Okay, this is my day today. I'm gonna give them some food in here. A couple frames with food. And I also have these frames too, brand new, waxed. See how they're gonna do with that. I got these really cool thermometers. They're gonna go inside each hive. Okay, so we'll monitor bees. I was gonna put one inside the swarm trap because it seems like they are loving that swarm trap. I have two of them with Swarm Commander, and they're just loving it. They're flying in and out of that trap. Okay, where are you? Yeah. There's nothing in there, I know that. Alright, we will see today. Okay, so this colony has no queen now. I put her in a little hive here. And I put down brand new, better comb, beautiful, frame for the honey. And I'm gonna take 2 frames out of there for the new hive. Varroxan strips. I found her pretty quick. She's inside the cage now. She's walking up there. The queen. I'm gonna put queen very carefully. She's there. In the middle, just like that. I'm gonna correct. I'm gonna make it a little better, like that. Perfect. And so they're gonna fill it with honey, which is gonna be safe.